beer in his hand.
Oh, love that too. So, we all have standards. Any self-respecting man or woman, gay or straight, has standards. Do we forget about them once in a while? Yeah. Thank you. I was gonna say, did you eat at a hawker today? Because yes, we all forget about our standards. What are my standards? They're easy. He has to be out, because I ain't dealing with that closeted bullshit. He has to be ambitious, he has to have a sense of humor, and he has to appreciate the arts. I'm not asking for too much here, right? Oh, and he also cannot like gin, because I'm pretty sure I'm deathly allergic to it. So, I'm kind of attracted to old guys. I don't know why. I really like the conversations we have about the olden days. And they're really happy to be with me and not alone. And they're really happy when I lead them to believe that I'm gonna give them a blowjob after dinner. Rarely do that happen. But there's a reason old guys are single. And I'm gonna tell you why. That old bastard is single for a reason, and it's just a matter of time before that reason pops its big ugly head in the middle of you two and somehow makes you feel like shit. So, I have standards. Do I forget about them? Hell yes. Why? I'll tell you why. I don't think I'm that cute. On paper, I'm fucking amazing, okay? I got 2 bachelor's degrees, I'm working on my master's degree, I'm tall, I'm Hispanic, I got that Latin heat. But in person, I got a hairy back, I got IBS like nobody's business. Oh my God. I got the potential for a unibrow. So I take what I can get. Now, if you can make me feel like my hairy back and my IBS and my unibrow are sexy, then goddamn it, consider myself signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours because I just booked my tickets to Korea to pick out our children. Now, there are things out there to help you along your dating path. There's things, especially if you have insecurities like me. The things like eHarmony, Match.com, Facebook, bathhouses. I will not go to those. But out there, some gay genius decided to come up with this thing called Grindr. You know, for those of you who don't have a gay best friend, go out and get one, but I'm gonna tell you what Grindr is. Grindr is this application you download onto your smartphone. And basically what it is you create a profile on it and it maps you. It's like gay GPS. You can log on, you're dinged in, you can see however many other gay guys are around you, and then it just takes all the awkward out of introducing yourself to someone. Hi, you're cute, you wanna buy a drink? None of that bullshit. None of that. It's straight like this. Yo, you're cute. Yo, you too. I love your ass picture. Oh, great, I love your cock picture. Hey, you wanna fuck? Sure, come over, 20 minutes. No problem, be there. Done! Now, for someone like me, I need that kind of help. For real. I don't like sex. Why? Because I don't like things that I'm not good at. And I am not good at sex. Have y'all seen the movie Cool Runnings?
Yes.
If you haven't seen Cool Runnings Cool Runnings is a story about the first Jamaican bobsled team. They get trained by John Candy to go to the Olympics. And the whole movie is this giant sequence of them training in Jamaica about bobsledding. There ain't no snow in Jamaica. So there you see the whole movie, you see them training, running, you see them get their bobsled, you see them get their uniforms. And then they get to the Olympics, and they're like, feel the rhythm, feel the ride, here we go, it's bobsled time. And they're going, and then their bobsled starts rattling, and then it loses a screw, and the blade comes off, and they flip over, and they come across the finish line on their fucking heads. That's my love life. So, something like Grindr appeals to me. If I don't have to land on my head. So I downloaded, not Grindr, this other thing called Scruff, which is exactly like Grindr, but for big hairy guys. In gay language, that's called a bear. So I get myself on Scruff, and I'm excited. Now, I'm living in Singapore. I'm turning 25. It's my birthday, and I'm so happy. I went out the night before. I got drunk, and then I logged on Scruff at 4 in the morning. And what do you know? I have a little message beeping at me. Someone woofed at me. I was like, who's woofing at me? So I click on the profile, and it's this 50-year-old Australian banker. Hallelujah! Yes! So I scroll down on his profile, he woofs me, I woof him back. Then he messages me and he's like, hey, you're cute. And I was like, oh, thanks, so are you? He wasn't really, but I wasn't gonna stop it there. So he's like, you're Mexican. And I was like, yeah, I'm Mexican. He's like, oh, I like Latin guys. And I was like, oh, for real? And he's like, yeah, you wanna come over to my hotel? That's the face I made. I was like, oh, who? So I started testing the waters. I was like, yeah, where are you at? Okay. And then he starts talking real dirty to me, talking about how he wants to put this and there and what and who and when and how. And I was like, oh, whoa. But I kept going. And then he sends me a picture of his koala bear. And I was like, oh, okay. So we keep texting, and he's like, come over. By this time, it's 6 in the morning, I'm super drunk, it's my actual birthday, and I'm like, how about tonight? Because I'm tired, I ain't gonna go to someone's fucking hotel room at 6 in the morning. So he's like, all right, he gives me his phone number, and then I give him mine, and we text to make sure that it's the right number, and it's not a fucking scam or whatever. So then it's my actual birthday, and someone's having a party, and I'm the guest of honor. Then I remembered what he told me. His last message to me was, when you come to the hotel, I want you to gel your hair and make it shiny. And I thought, like a helmet? Okay, I can do that, no problem. That ain't crazy, I can deal with that, just put some gel in my hair. So I'm getting ready for the party, and I'm supposed to meet him after this party. And I'm like, oh yeah, so I'm pre-drinking what? And then I'm getting ready. And I go, oh yeah, I gotta put gel in my hair. I literally put like 2 pounds in my hair. Like, whoo, I could deflect bullets. I kid you not. So I get to the party, I'm already drunk, and my friend Liz comes up to me. She's like, oh my God, happy birthday. And then she does a double take. She goes, oh my God, your hair is like really slick. And I was like, huh. Yeah, I got ready drunk, acting like that happens to everybody. Everybody puts 2 pounds of gel in their hair when they're drunk. And so I go about my night, and I'm having a blast, and I'm like, woo, I'm 25, I'm living in Singapore, and my mom can't see what I'm doing. Somewhere along the night, I asked my friend if I could see her vagina, and somewhere along the night, she shows it to me, and allegedly, my reaction was, ew. Not her fault, all me. It was all me. I'm as gay as the day is long. So it's like, It's like getting late, and I'm like texting my Australian baker daddy, and I'm like, yo, I'll see you in a bit, and then, this gorgeous Japanese, beautiful film student who can speak Spanish, she comes bounding up to me with a cup. She's like, here, it's your birthday, drink this! And like a stupid bitch, there I go, and I chug it. It was straight gin. Done. I was throwing up out of that 5th-story apartment window within 10 minutes for 2 hours. I remember distinctly seeing the neighbors downstairs peek their head out and shut the window. I somehow made it home. I don't know how, but I never made it to that guy's hotel room. Scruff encounter number 2. I went on a blind date with a dude that had a toe for a finger. There was no second date. So I'm sitting here writing this story for tonight, and then it hits me, and I'm like, holy shit. I whine so much, you know, that's all my friends, I whine so much about how single I am, and nobody likes me, and it takes a certain kind of man to love a man like me, and blah, 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 blah. And then it hit me, and I was like, oh my God. Out of the 2 scruff encounters that I had, one, I stood up in his hotel room because I got shit-faced on my birthday. And the other one, I never called back because he had a Frankenstein transplant toe finger. And I'm like, oh, am I perpetuating the scars that have hurt me and made me this way? Did I leave that Australian banker daddy in his hotel room thinking, oh, he doesn't like me? I'm old and I'm fat. He doesn't like my koala bear penis. Did I leave Frankenstein finger thinking like, oh my God, my friends were right. He probably thinks I'm not interesting because I know he didn't even notice my Frankenstein finger. Was I spreading STDs of the soul around Singapore?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna make this right now. I want to apologize. And where's that camera right there? There's the camera right there. I'm gonna apologize. Dear Australian banker daddy. I'm sorry I stood you up because I got shit-faced. Honestly, it was probably for the best. Because if I had shown up, I probably would have passed out and thrown up on you. And if I'm gonna be real honest, I never planned on letting you put your koala bear in my eucalyptus bush. So I hope you don't walk away with any bad feelings about yourself or about me. And I wish you all the happiness. I'm pretty sure you're making some 19-year-old, 100-pound Chinese boy very happy right now. And you. So be safe on your adventures. Now, to Mr. Toefinger. You've got a toe for a finger. And I will not apologize for being disgusted at the fact that you got a toe on your finger. That is gross. Better luck next time. And if you want one word of advice, gloves. We all have standards for a reason. And yes, I'm still single, 835-77221.